Happy Saturday, Pilates Queens. I'm so excited. This is my very first YouTube Live. This is going to be an amazing booty abs class in 20 minutes. We are going to absolutely rock it out, 20 minutes and done. And this is like the perfect kickoff to my Pilatesbody challenge that is starting on Monday. I am so excited. After we finish this 20-minute core booty blast, we're going to do a little Q&A at the end, answering some of the most common questions I get about the Pilatesbody challenge. Again, it's an 8-week challenge, and we're going to kick that off on Monday. But first, let's get straight to this workout. We are going to have 3 circuits. The third one is a bonus if we have time for it. Each circuit has 3 exercises. 2 of them are single-sided, and we're going to have a little intermission exercise before we complete the second side. Let's start with our warm-up. Go ahead and meet me in a standing position with your feet about hip-width distance apart. We've got a soft bend in our knees. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls, up, down, and back. Shoulder rolls up, down, and back. Pull those tummy muscles in nice and tight. Let's do 2 more. And last one. From here, let's find our nice Pilates roll down. Rub your chin to your chest. Go ahead and exhale as you come forward. Peeling your spine back up. Tuck your chin, rolling the spine down. And go ahead and take it all the way back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Rolling through the spine, bringing it back up. Last one. Peeling it to the top here, and we're gonna find our nice wide second position. Nice plie squat here. We're gonna drop it down and up. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Zip those tummy muscles in. Feel like you're pulling your heels together here, pressing those knees back so you got that good glute engagement for warm up here. And give me 5 more. Exhaling to the top. 3, 2, last one. We're going to hold it low here. Reach those arms out to a strong T. Go ahead and take it side to side. Finding those obliques. Press your knees back. Really feel like the rib is reaching out and over the hip. I am already getting warm, friends. Beautiful job. Let's stay low. Take those hands behind your head. And let's find Pilates crunches in a standing plie squat. Exhale as you curl forward. Think about trying to bring your navel and your nose together. Tucking your butt underneath you. Exhale. Squeeze those glutes and press those knees back for me. We've got 3 and 2. Finding that side position here. Last one. Bring it up. Let's find a nice cross elbow rotation. Again, really trying to draw the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Pressing those knees back. Those glutes are starting to fire up. Oh my goodness. Give me 4 more. Exhale. 3, 2. Can you get a little lower? Last one. Bring it back to center. Squat down. Spine long. Press the head into those hands. And go ahead and take your hands down. Step your right foot back and left foot forward. Coming into a nice lunge here. Fingertips are just really light. And we're just going to lift to hover that back knee up. And lightly tap down. Lift, hover, tap down. Pull those tummy muscles up. Now you're able to challenge it a little bit more by bringing hand to knee. Stacking your spine straight up, straight down here. Woo, 3 more. And 2. I am definitely not usually a weekend workouter because my kids give me a workout in itself. Hands go down, step back, find your strong tabletop position here. We're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull those abs up and in. Inhale, releasing down. So this is finding that transverse abdominis connection, pulling up without rounding out the spine. Let's do that one more time with just that ab activation. Now let's find full cat and cow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and out of the ears. Exhale. Inhale. And last one, exhale. Go ahead and lunge your right foot forward through, left toes are tucked under. Fingertips are just very light here, and we're coming up to that hovering lunge, bringing it down, hovering lunge, bringing it down. Now again, you can stay right there. You can take your hand to your knee, hover that lunge. At one point this morning, my daughter, like, ring around the rosy, mommy, ring around the rosy. So we did ring around the rosy, and you know you have to drop to the floor all the way on the floor, otherwise it doesn't count, and she lets you know. I was like, honey, I am out of breath, so I need to take a break. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is why I get my workouts in with my kids on the weekend. But it is so great to be in the studio with you this afternoon. Let's go ahead and take it back down and right back into one more round in cat and cow to finish up this warm-up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in and exhale, round out into your cat. Beautiful job. Go ahead and turn so you're facing the long edge of your mat. This is going to take us right into our first circuit. We're going to come into a nice sideline position. Finding clamshells here. Your hand is going to go behind your head. Combining two movements in one. We're going to find our obliques and our outer booty here. So go ahead and take that top knee up into external rotation. As you exhale, you're going to bring it into a little side crunch. Tap the top heel to the bottom heel. Go ahead and close. Open, side crunch. Tap the heels together and bring it down. Open, exhale into that side crunch and close. Find that external rotation out of that upper glute. So you can always take your hand to that glute if you need more of that tactile cueing and feedback. Again, we want to make sure that we're not sinking into that shoulder. So push the mat away with your bottom elbow. Stay super long and lifted here. Good. We've got two more. That top oblique is starting to fire, and we're going to do a little pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the top heel down and hold the lift and lengthen that external rotation. That upper outer glute is burning. We pulse it back. 10. Little squeeze. 9. It feels like just like a little pinch at your seat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Beautiful job. Flip your weight onto your back here. We've got a nice spinal rolling bridge here. Oh, I did not get my Pilates hair correct today, so my pony is not high enough. I just have to move it out of the way. Let's go ahead and exhale. Take those hips to the sky. Breath in at the top. Keep your ribs down and exhale. Roll the spine. Squeeze those glutes. If you can see your knees, try not to let them pop out. Find those inner thighs a little bit and just imagine you're squeezing a little soccer ball between your knees. Exhale as you come up. We pause for the breath and then we try to squeeze our under glutes here to lift a little higher. And I'll roll the ribs and the belly and the spine down, bone by bone. Take a breath in. Exhale, those hips go straight up. Inhale to pause at the top. And then exhale, roll the spine, melting down one vertebrae at a time. Here we go. Exhale to the top. Hold that squeeze. Press those hands through the mat and exhale, roll the spine to the bottom. 3 more. Exhale, pin those ribs together and down. Feel your ribs like butterfly wings closing as you're lowering. Breath in at the bottom. Exhale, take it up. Breath in, hold at the top. And exhale, roll down. Remember our Pilates breath through the sides and back of the body because we're constantly keeping our core engaged. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to hold. Really expand your ribs out. Those are the butterfly wings opening. Now as you roll down, exhale, the butterfly wings are closing. Beautiful job. Let's rock on up. Swing those legs to the other side of our mat here. As you find your sideline position, and top hand behind your head here. Good. We're going to find that external rotation clamshell to oblique crunch. Heels tap together lightly and bring it together. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, open, bring it down. Really connect to the breathing. Try to keep your shoulders, your hips stacked. So especially when you're doing that external rotation, I don't want to see that top hip rocking. Keep it stacked right over the bottom hip. It makes a huge difference in our abduction connection, that upper outer glute, as well as our obliques. Keep pushing your bottom elbow through the floor, really thinking about lengthening the whole body here, super strong. That top hand is light behind your head. Good, we've got 2. We're adding those pulses on the next one. Pull it in, stay long, little tiny baby squeezes. Oh my gosh, it is so small, but it is so isolated. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay long, just tap the top heel into the bottom heel and pulse that top knee back. Here we go, 8. Oh my gosh, it's burning. 7, 6, 5. Can you get a little longer? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it together. Beautiful job. That easily wrapped up circuit number 1. Moving to all fours for circuit number 2, we're gonna find a nice, strong quadruped position here, 4-point position. Be mindful of your elbows here. So I am a natural hyperextender, so you can see how weirdly jointed my elbow looks right there. So make sure you keep that nice soft bend in the elbow. We're gonna start with a donkey kick back. Flexing your foot, you're gonna extend your left leg straight back. Not straight back yet. We're coming into a bend knee first. So like think stamping your footprint on the ceiling. Make sure that hip doesn't roll open. Square it up. Now we're gonna kick it straight back. Hamstring curl it back in and bring it down. Extend up, out, bend, and lower. This is a lot of core work here in and of itself, and we haven't even gotten to the core exercise of this circuit yet. So we're already feeling the booty really burning here. You might even notice your stabilizing leg totally firing up in this exercise, which it should be. We've got another 4. Be mindful of that transverse abdominal breathing that we did at the beginning. We do not want to be dropping and arching. Pull those abs up and in. Extend, straighten, bend, and lower. Last one, lift, extend, and hold the bend here. Square it up, flex that foot, pulses. You got it. Give me 10. Little squeeze at that under butt. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we hold it long here? Pulse it up, square the hip. 10, 9, 8, up an inch, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I miscounted. Hold it on 1. Oh my goodness. And bring it in. Whew, I lost my AirPod on that one. Here we go. We are moving in to our core exercise. Toes are tucked under. Finding bear crawl, hold. We're gonna hold that cover. This is option number 1. You can stay right here, moving into knee taps, down and up just like this, okay? Again, meet yourself, meet your body where you are at today. You can take it into a little knee sway, side to side, returning back low through that bear hover. And this is option number 2. Now you can take it a little bit further and add a kick out with it. Reaching opposite hand to opposite foot. Staying low in that bear hover through center, alternating side to side. Option 3 here. We've got another 15 seconds. So again, you might just be holding that bear hover, tapping those knees down and up. You might be working towards the knee sways, finding a little bit more into that oblique and shoulder stabilization. Or option 3, you're at that opposite hand, opposite foot connection for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to tabletop, 4-point position, and lower down. Oh, baby, I am sweaty. Here we go. Opposite leg extends up. Stamp the footprint on the ceiling. No rest. We are rocking right through this. Extend, bend, press it down and up. Extend, bend, down and lift. Extend, bend, down and lift. Check in with hips. Make sure that they hold up and in. Your 4-point position is rock solid. Those shoulders are straight over your wrists. Your hips are not moving, especially from that left knee, belly button. Always a good check. Is it still straight in the middle of your mat? We've got 4. Extend, bend, stamp that footprint on the ceiling. 2. Next one, we extend, bend, and hold it for the pulses here. Abs in, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 8, 7, 6. Isolate that under glute. It's so tiny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten it out. Pulses here. Square the hip. Roll the thigh bone in. Lift, lift, lift. Abs up and in. 6, 5, 4. Relax those elbows. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. It's shaking. I think we can rock out circuit number 3. Take it to your back. Let all the way down. Oh my gosh, doesn't that feel amazing? We are going to take our right hand behind our head. Left leg is extended nice and long. Left arm is long as well. Point the toe, take a deep breath in. We're going to come into a cross lifted crunch. As you exhale, draw your ribs down. Opposite elbow crossing opposite knee. Lengthen, tap, stay connected, and exhale, cross up and rotate. Exhale, cross up and rotate. Try to lift that right shoulder blade off the mat without pulling on the back of your neck. Really think about those butterfly wings closing with each lift and each lower. They stay slightly knitted together. And we've got another 8. Exhale up into that cross. Last 5. Oh my gosh, starting to feel that outer oblique, those upper abs really burning. 2 more. Hold this next one. We've got a pulse here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 with me. This is it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, pull it in. Beautiful. Heels are going to come together. Knees are going out. You're up on your tippy toes here. You're in like a wide V with your knees. We're gonna come into a hip bridge, a different variation. I want you up on your tippy toes, heels pressed together, knees wide. We should really feel those glutes here. It's a tap down, exhale, lift. Tap down, exhale, lift. Squeeze those heels, squeeze your under butt. That's how we get that natural booty lift in Pilates. No weights, just your body weight. Such an incredibly powerful tool when we truly know how to use it. You've got 8, ribs in, 7, 6, 5, 4. Drive those hip bones through the ceiling like headlights on a car, shine them bright. Last one, we hold it at the top. You pulse the knees out. 10, out 9, out 8. Don't drop those hips. 6, 5, can you get higher? 4, 3, 2, hold it, pulse the under booty. Last 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh my gosh, it's burning. We've got 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on one. Squeeze, breathe, press the knees out, press the hips up. Last 5, ribs in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Inner thighs, glutes, under booty, outer booty, it was all connected. Second side, left leg long, or right leg rather, left hand is behind your head here. Take a breath in to prepare. This is our final core sequence. As you exhale, come up with that slight cross. Really feel the diagonal lateral line of movement in your lift and rotation as you're coming up. Try to draw and press the small of your back down and in to your mat as you're coming up. And I almost am kind of sounding like I'm getting like a little bit of like a mat fart with my back because it's kind of suctioning down as I'm lifting. It's coming a little bit into its natural curve as I'm lowering. For 5, Those ribs stay together, feeling those upper abs. 4, 3, 2, we hold this one up and we pulse it across. 10, 9, 8, left rib crossing right hip. 6, 5, 4, 3, you're there. 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Interlace those fingers, stretch your arms back here, open up the belly, flex your feet. Feel the length, really arch the back off the mat. Oh, that feels good to release the core muscles. Let's find a nice figure 4 stretch to target those glutes here for a little release. This is just like such a staple stretch for everybody. Nice piriformis release, wrapping right ankle over left thigh, grabbing the back of the leg here, pulling in. My gosh, my inner thighs are super sore from the other day. Doing a lot of strength-based Pilates, building. My son is gonna be 1 in exactly a week. I can't believe it. Slowly starting to wean on the breastfeeding, letting my body and hormones adjust back to normal. Such a change. Can't believe I survived parenting a year. It's always so crazy to me. Of course, we're gonna be throwing a first birthday party, and I feel like it's like absolutely like way more of a celebration for me surviving it than it is obviously for him. They don't have a clue what's going on. Come on up. My daughter's gonna be 3 in a month as well, so we're doing a nice little combined birthday here. I always like to finish with just like a nice little butterfly. So good for posture. Great hip flexor release as well, especially with all that core work. Sometimes the hip flexors can start to take over as the abdominal muscles get fatigued. It's a nice little release here. To relax those knees down to the floor as much as they will. Take your right hand off the edge of your mat. Get a nice long lifted side body stretch here to expand and open those obliques. Changing to the other side. Big reach over. Good. Both hands down. Take one final breath in and out. Whew. You did it. Great job, Pilates queens. I'm so happy you joined me for this live abs and booty to kick off our Pilatesbody challenge that starts on Monday. I just want to open it up for a quick Q&A. I know a lot of people are probably catching the replay on this, but our Pilates challenge starts on Monday. It's an 8-week challenge that's designed to help you build your inner core strength, boost your body confidence, and cultivate a 360-degree approach to a healthy-ish lifestyle. We have 21 on-demand workouts as part of this challenge, so it works with your schedule. I designed it that way so you can do the workouts at work. You can do the workouts at home before work. You can do the workouts while your kids are napping. You can do the workouts like I had to do at 9 p.m. at night sometimes when my kids went to bed, because that was the only time I had in the day. You can also double up workouts. If you need to take 1, 2, or 3 days off of the week, travel, whatever it is, you can double up, triple up workouts. I also designed this challenge to start April. This is like the most perfect time of year. We literally got like 6 to 9 inches of snow yesterday. I can't believe it's April 1st. Like looking out the window right now, there's this much snow on the ground. So this is like perfect time to help get your summer body confidence ready, because before we know it, it's gonna be swimsuit season. We wanna feel good in our bodies. We wanna feel well, move well, and all of that correlates to your overall body confidence. And again, creating that healthy-ish lifestyle. Another question I get asked all the time is, what equipment do I need? This is an at-home Pilates challenge. You need an exercise mat. You need a foam roller. So the foam roller needs to be 36 inches because we're going to be doing a lot of spinal lying on the foam roller. So I want your head to be supported as well as your tailbone supported. So it's a 36-inch foam roller. However, if you do not have a foam roller, you can do all of this on your back, on a mat, okay? It is not necessary to have the foam roller. You need a Pilates ball. about a 10-inch round Pilates ball. If you have kids, one of those balls that you get at the dollar store, that will work perfectly. You need loop resistance bands, the ones that we're gonna use to target the booty. We also use them in core circuits, okay? Those are like $6 for a bundle of 6 of them on Amazon, super inexpensive. And then you also need, now I'm blinking, I feel, oh, weights, again, optional. And when I say weights, I'm talking like 1 to 3 pound weights. We're not even using 5 pound weights, okay? So if you don't have hand weights at home, soup cans, water bottles, that's it. The last thing that you need is either gliding discs, socks, or paper plates. So it's all gonna depend on the surface that you're using. If you are on hardwood surface like this, socks, sliders, or the paper plates will work perfectly, or even towel. If you're on carpet, you're gonna wanna have the plastic gliding discs or really solid paper plates, okay? So those are the 6 pieces of equipment that you need, super accessible and inexpensive to get started. We're not talking Pilates reformers, springs, and all that fancy stuff that you get in a Pilates studio. At-home Pilates gets you results just as much as Studio Pilates does without the price tag. The other thing that I want to talk about, because this challenge is truly designed for busy moms like myself, we don't have hours in the day to work out. This workout is truly designed to work with your schedule. The workouts average 30 minutes a day. Some will be 20 minutes, some will be 40 minutes. So they average 30 minutes a day. They're specifically programmed core, glutes, recovery. Core, glutes, recovery, rest, okay? So it's strategic. You get workout calendars. It's a fully guided program that is self-guided. You get 2 private lessons with me. So sometimes I always like to include these private lessons for accountability, but also form check. Pilates is all about working our bodies with intention. We want to make sure that we are moving correctly, activating the right muscles, breathing properly. Pilates is designed to work the smaller muscle groups. We want to really, truly breathe correctly, engage our deep transverse abdominis. I hear so many times, am I even doing this right? Does this look correct? So that's what those private lessons are for, is to not only keep you accountable, but really, truly assess your form. We also have weekly group coaching calls, which I'm so excited about these. They're in the evenings. If you can't attend them, the recordings will always be sent to you. This is an opportunity for us to create a beautiful community of Pilates queens who love this low impact, mindful, soulful, intentional type of movement. I do Pilates mostly for the mental, breathing, the mindfulness of it. Having 2 kids is hard AF. I lose my patience way more often than I should, and I cannot imagine how much more I would lose my patience if I wasn't doing Pilates daily. The breathing, the mindfulness, truly connecting, finding that honest and authentic connection to yourself, that is what helps boost our body confidence over time. And you truly appreciate everything that your body can do versus having to maybe modify exercises and do things that your body is not ready for in harder weightlifting types of classes. I love that Pilates is so accessible for wherever you are at in your life. The last thing I want to talk about is to make this that full 360-degree approach to a healthy-ish lifestyle. And I say healthy-ish because I eat the cookies, I eat the ice cream. I love sweets. My sweet tooth is beyond what it should be. And I want you to know that you can have those things and still feel good, because I do that myself. I eat ice cream, I eat chocolate, I eat all the yummy treats. So my dear friend Lisa from Two Hungry Daughters is going to be offering a full recipe ebook of her healthiest recipes. She's also a mom of 2. Go follow her on Instagram, TikTok, 2 Hungry Daughters. You will also get one private phone call with her, and she's going to be having on our group chat as well in week 2. So I am so honored to have the opportunity to walk alongside you in this Pilatesbody challenge. Whether you're a beginner or maybe you've done some Pilates in the past, this is the perfect opportunity for you either to start from scratch, building a foundation. The challenge will progress up to a moderate to intense level by weeks 6 through 8. So we build this foundation and we progress up from there. It's so important to build that foundation in Pilates so we have that solid connection to our powerhouse, our core muscles. We understand the breath, the mindfulness. Again, it's all about intention. We're not just slinging weights here and moving our bodies just to move. Again, it's all about that intention behind it. We kickstart on Monday, and I would have the absolute pleasure and honor to coach you along these next 8 weeks. Again, perfect timing. There's always going to be an excuse on why it's not the right time now, but all you have to do is just say yes to you. Self-care is not selfish, queens. I love you.